going over number 4 from test 4, which says that the three roots of the polynomial 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 8x plus 11 equals 0 are r1, r2, and r3, and it asks what r1, r2 plus r1, r3 plus r2, r3 equals. So I've done it over here. So we know that r1, r2 plus r1, r3 plus r2, r3 is just the sum of the roots taken two at a time, which is going to be c over a in this case, because what you have here is 2 as the leading coefficient, negative 4 over 2 is, which is negative b over a, is the sum of the roots taken one at a time, which is just the sum of the roots, and c over a, the signs alternate, which is negative 8 over 2 is the sum of the roots taken two at a time, and negative 11 over 2, which is negative d over a, is the sum of the roots taken three at a time, which is just the product of the roots. And like we've just talked about, we can set the sum of the roots taken two at a time equal to negative 8 over 2. We know we don't have to alternate the signs, and multiply both, you just divide negative 8 by 2 and get negative 4, which is choice C. And what I did wrong was I forgot to divide by the leading coefficient, so I just left it as negative 8. I have another example over here. So if you have the polynomial 2x to the 5th plus 3x to the 4th plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e equals 0, and you know that all of this over here, which if you look at it is just the sum of the 5 roots taken 4 at a time, if you know that that equals 5, then it's asking what is d, and like we talked about, d will just be d over 2 will be the sum of the roots taken 4 at a time, because this is the sum of the roots taken 1 at a time, this is taken 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 4 at a time. So just positive d, because the signs alternate. If you write out the signs, you'll get that d, it'll be positive d over 2. The sum of the roots will be d over 2, and it says that that equals 5, so you can set 5 equal to d over 2 and solve for d, which is 10.